I'm going to start with a story. Jane was diagnosed with cancer. She received surgery, chemotherapy, radiation. Her hair fell out and she fell ill. But then something wonderful happened and she went into remission. After a few good years, however, the cancer returned. This time it didn't react to the treatments. It spread to her lung, her bones, her brain. And then Jane lost her fight to cancer. For most of the history of cancer, treatments have targeted the primary tumor. We now know that there's a specialized type of cancer cell called a tumor-initiating cell. These cells have stem cell-like properties. It allows them to evade typical treatments. Tumor-initiating cells can hide in the body for months or years, undetected by MRI or CAT scan, only to return with a vengeance. These are the cells responsible for metastasis and invasion, which ultimately kill the patient. My dissertation research contributes to the field of oncology by isolating tumor-initiating cells and determining drugs that target them for death. So you're probably saying, well, what's with the dogs? Well, you see, I'm also a veterinarian. Large breed dogs commonly get bone cancer. They'll receive surgery, amputation, chemotherapy, and radiation. The dogs will go into remission, but then months or years later, the cancer will return in the form of metastases to the lungs, and that's what will ultimately kill the dog. Most scientists use immunocompromised mice injected with human cancer cells as an artificial method to test new cancer treatments. However, I find more value in using dogs with naturally occurring cancer. Unlike mice, dogs live with us. They breathe the same air, they drink the same water, they sleep in the same bed, and when they're a good boy, they even eat the same McDonald's. I've accomplished two things so far. I've developed a protocol that isolates tumor-initiating cells in dog bone cancer, and I've discovered 2 drugs so far that target these cells for death in the laboratory through specific molecular pathways. These images, they're not random dogs off the internet. These are real people and their dogs that have contributed their time, their stories, and in some cases, their deceased pets to help this research move forward. Owners are willing and eager to enroll their dogs into clinical trials because they understand it's the best way to determine a drug's efficacy. The next step would be to do clinical trials in dogs, and it would be a win-win situation because if a drug would increase the dog's quality of life, then that can be translated to a human clinical trial, and we would expect to see similar results. So together with these dogs, we're going to change the saying from dying from cancer to living with cancer. Thank you.